Right, all right, chat. Very good evening to you. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the stream. All right, so welcome indeed. Today we are going to be flying on the Brussels Freaky Friday event once again. It's not been too long since we last did this, but it was quite enjoyable last time. Slightly different route as we did before, but still around the same length of time. Going to be flying Lufthansa today. This is the first time we've flown Lufthansa in a long time, actually. Can't quite remember the last time we flew Lufthansa. Flying out of Munich, we've got the SimWings scenery, and yeah, really, really good scenery. This, I don't think we've flown at all out of this scenery this year. Yeah, I mean, it's been many, many months anyway since we last flew out of Munich. So yeah, we're going to be flying from Munich over to Brussels. We've obviously got the beautiful Aerosoft scenery there at Brussels as well. So really looking forward to this one. It should be good. It's looking very, very busy on the ground here in Munich currently. And I'm expecting it to be quite busy coming into to Brussels as well. So yeah, very exciting. Would be great. Yeah, should be great today. Let's see what else. We're going to be flying on New Sky. I'm going to do a flight on there with the New Sky Academy for this one, so that should be pretty cool as well. I've been chatting to the developer about New Sky as well regarding the landing rate, because you guys may have remembered in the last stream we did, we actually had a bit of a discrepancy between, or quite a big discrepancy between SimToolkitPro and New Sky, and the developer basically explained to me in a nutshell what a lot of the apps that track your landing rate are doing is they're basically just logging the vertical speed at the point of where the wheels touch down. And there is actually a data output that Microsoft Flight Simulator gives where it gives the actual landing rate. And that is what New Sky is using. So that is why that is slightly different. And he also pointed out to me that SimToolkitPro's landing rate didn't make sense. Because, you know, I have wondered this before, and I have noticed on numerous occasions where you'll get a landing that's got a high landing rate, but the G-force is actually quite low still. And, I mean, I thought, yeah, okay, maybe that's got to be the right thing, maybe. Maybe that's just a thing that happens. But he explained to me using some maths as well that... yeah, basically, SimToolkitPro is, I mean, although it's in the ballpark, you know, its landing rates didn't really make sense. So New Sky apparently is quite a bit more accurate than that. And the only other tool that he's aware of that does an accurate landing rate calculation like New Sky is G's. I don't know if you guys have come across G's before. Or G's, I'm not sure how to say it, but it's no longer supported by the developer, but that is a sort of dedicated landing rate measurer add-on that you can get for the sim. So, yeah, going to be running on New Sky Academy as well, just purely because I absolutely love the tracking that it does on there. And, yeah, I'm just obviously getting my teeth into it whilst we look to launch the Fuzz Air virtual airline, which is coming along nicely, by the way, guys. We're nearly done with the livery. I think probably a couple of days ago it was actually finished, but then I decided let's just do an interior. So I've done an interior, a fairly basic interior, but it's nice, it's clean, and it's got some nice details to it. It's got some nice details and a nice little Easter egg that you guys can find. I'll show it to you all when we reveal the livery. Yeah, it's got a nice little Easter egg in there, and yeah, it's really quite nice. I think the interior as well. Like I say, I've not spent ages on it because you know, you could really go to town with the interiors on the Fenix. You can customize so much stuff on the interior. It's really, really cool. And yeah, but we're going to reveal that hopefully next week. Maybe. It depends on my workload, whether I can kind of get everything done in time, because I've got quite a cool idea for our first delivery flight for our first aircraft as well. So, I mean, all will be revealed, but essentially, you know how some airlines and, you know, how they'll do on some test flights is they'll actually write something in the sky. I think we might give that a go with the first delivery flight. That could be quite cool. I did map out a route just yesterday, actually, but it is quite long. It would make a flight from Toulouse to Leeds Bradford. It would churn it from about a 1.5 hour flight to nearly a 6 hour flight. So I'm umming and ahhing whether we do that flight or whether I try and condense things a bit. So things are moving along nicely. I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited for it indeed. Like I said, we're just going to have the Fenix A320 available to begin with, but looking to add some A320nx liveries at a later stage for the airline. So yeah, looking very, very good indeed. Right, so we're here at Munich. I'll leave this open whilst we just run through the rest of the introductions here. So, big shout, of course, to the channel members initially before we go any further here. So we've got our Platinum and Gold members. Thank you so much for your continued support, guys. We've got Matt, Rasso, Roy, Lucas, Sasha, Mikhail, the commentator, Andy, Ivy, and Notty. Thank you so much, guys. And of course, big shout out to all the silver members on the channel as well. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. So who have we got in the chat then? We've got Roy. Welcome indeed. Thank you very much for pointing that out. That should be fixed now. Peter, welcome to the chat. Departed from your home airport. Very, very good. Very nice. Fantastic scenery for Munich as well. Fantastic. Have you got it? Stian, welcome to the chat. Good to see you as ever. Welcome indeed. Matt Rasso, welcome also. And oh, sorry, we're arriving into your home airport. Okay, so we're arriving into Brussels. Yeah. Also fantastic scenery. Have you got that one? Stephen, welcome to the chat. Sasha, welcome indeed. We are on VATSIM indeed, as I'm sure you've already worked out. And Stian, thank you very much for becoming a silver member. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Sasha's on the right-hand side. I think you've moved now, though, haven't you? No worries, no worries. Matt Rasser's going to join as a Lufthansa cargo. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. By all means. By all means. Do it. Why not? I think we've got Roy flying with us as well. I think that's you down there in the Edelweiss. Down on this apron. Is that right, Roy? MH Flies, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Welcome indeed. Welcome indeed. Let's see. Valentino, welcome to the chat. Joshua, welcome indeed. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. B3 Burner, welcome to the chat from California. Very, very nice. Welcome indeed. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Stian says, I really like flying as a passenger with Lufthansa. Their transatlantic service is good compared to other airlines. Very good. Yeah, I have. I think I've flown with Lufthansa once, but it was only a short haul flight from Munich to Manchester, so only the once. And I can't really remember it, to be honest. To be quite honest, but I remember it being okay. Don't remember anything bad about it. The only time I've been transatlantic that I can remember, actually, I've been transatlantic twice. Once when I was very young. I can't remember what aircraft it was in, but it had downstairs toilets in it. Definitely wasn't a 747 because it was, I believe it was Thomas Cook at the time. So I have a feeling it might have been an A3, maybe an A330, like a specially modified one with the downstairs toilets, or even an A340. Could have been even Yeah, I'm not sure who else flies it. I don't think Thomas Cook flew the A340, so I'm not sure. And then I've been on British Airways Transatlantic as well, which was okay. One time was a 747, but again, unfortunately, I really don't remember that. DJ Joe, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. You've got a problem with create flight routes in terms of with what aircraft. What we need a bit more detail than that, Joe. What's the issue with where you're trying to create it? MPS, welcome to the chat. Stian says, found that a bit odd too. Seems like the feet per minute would have direct correlation with the Gs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Stian. It's always been a bit of a head scratcher for me. Flight Sim, welcome. Welcome indeed. Valentina, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, how are you doing? Raven, welcome to the chat. Captain Quinn, welcome indeed. Roy is the birthday flower. Happy birthday, flower. I love ice. Very good. Love to see it. Love to see it. Patrick, good evening. Welcome indeed. A340 had toilets in the lower area. Yeah, so it must have been an A340 then. Must have been an A340. Yeah, I thought it was that. I could have sworn it was Thomas Cook though, but I don't know. It was obviously out of Manchester, so it's likely Thomas Cook. I don't think they had A340s, did they? I can't think of any airline that did fly an A340 out of Manchester, but my memory might not be serving me well. Right, guys, I need to get cracking here and get moving with this flight, so I'll catch up with the rest of the messages a little bit later on, but let's get cracking here. I'm just going to ask this Ryanair if he wouldn't mind just slewing over to another stand. He's sort of a little bit interjecting with our wing there. We're holding hands. Oh, he's moved. Oh, what a legend. Thank you so much. Are you in the chat, Ryanair? Mr. Ryanair? Mrs. Ryanair? Either or. Right. Anyway, chat. So let's have a look then. We are currently here on the ground at München. München Flughafen. Flughafen. You have to excuse my terrible German. But here we are. Looking very, very busy. So many aircraft along this apron. Oh, we've got a big boy. Is this an A350? It is. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so it's a great scenery, this, but we're not going to have too much time to browse around today, unfortunately. We do need to get cracking with the flights. We did have a jetway connected, but it seems to have disconnected on its own. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and connect the jetway there. We'll get the refueler requested and the catering service on its way. And we'll just turn down the music here a little bit. Right, okay, so we're on board here. Absolutely fantastic livery by Atarium Liveries once again. Yeah, absolutely killing it. So good. So good. Oh, look at this. That is slick looking right there. Right, chat. So what we'll do first of all is we'll brief the OFP. I'm going to do it quite quickly here because I'm fairly aware that we are running a little bit behind here. As you can see, we've got plenty of ATC on here at the moment in over München, and then plenty of ATC over at Brussels. Nothing in this gap in the middle, but I imagine they might even come online considering how busy it is. So at München currently, we do have all positions manned. I'm just going to check here to see if we've got a PDC. We do. Okay, cool. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to request that before we go any further here. So let's just jump into here. We'll go ATSU AOC and we'll go and ATC request pre-departure clearance. And we're going to be... oh, none of this is filled out yet because I haven't done anything else. So let me just very, very quickly, let's just go flight init. And we'll bring that in there. I still have not updated my nav database. I've just realised. God damn it. And we'll do that. And Callsign is going to be DLH 3 X-ray Mike. We'll stick that in there. We'll come back and we'll go back to the AOC. ATC request and pre-departure clearance. We'll go EDDM is a station, and we're at gate number 202, I believe. Such big stands here at Munich. It's so epic. 202 Bravo. is fine though, and the ATIS currently just information Mike. I'll send that off. It looks like we've got the catering here as well. Very nice. Aircraft taking off in the background there as well. Love to see it. This Ryanair still seems to be lurking about. Let me just send him a message then. Oh, okay, hang on. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. So we've got our clearance, I imagine. Let's just have a look. Received, processing. That's fine. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and just run through the OFP then. So today we're going to be Lufthansa 2292, going from Munich to Brussels, type A320, and registration Delta Alpha India Zulu Alpha. This is an old aircraft for Lufthansa. I'm not sure it's actually in use anymore, but I just wanted to use the old school livery because it's very, very nice. Call sign is going to be Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, and expected off-box time 19:05, so we've not got much time here. 20:45 is the expected time on blocks at Brussels. Cost index of 30 is a standard for Lufthansa in an A320, and we're covering 349 miles over the ground. Takeoff weight 63.2 tons is expected, and flight level 340. Alternate is this one. That's somewhere in Belgium, isn't it? I'm not sure whereabouts though. Time en route is going to be 1 hour and 12 minutes with a diversion time of 23 minutes if we need it, and block fuel is going to be 6,003 kilograms. I've already made note for 10 minutes extra fuel here in the flight plan for potential holding in Brussels, so that's going to be the figure that we'll request. Expected 26 left here at Munich on the give me 6 Sierra departure. 25 left into Brussels we're expecting on the Batty 5 Alpha. We've got 149 passengers and 1.5 tons of cargo on board, and the weather was looking a bit ropey here at Munich when I first spawned in, but it looks like it's sort of clearing up a little bit now. But just having a look here, we do have some SIGMETs in place, so let's just have a quick read here. So we've got severe turbulence forecast, so we're going to have to look out for severe turbulence on the climb out. This is valid until 8 o'clock Zulu, and so is this one. Again, severe turbulence forecast. This is between flight levels 200 and flight levels 350. And this one is between flight level 140 and 240. Weakening. So we'll have to bear in mind for that on the climb out. We may need to keep the seatbelt signs on for longer than expected, and the same passing over to the other two UIRs here in Germany. But the weather here at Munich, very, very windy. Winds 31 knots. Sorry, winds 31 knots, gusting 44. Light showers of rain. So yeah, we've got some potential for some quite heavy winds on the takeoff, although not a crosswind scenario, which is quite nice. But heavy winds and heavy gusts on the takeoff roll, so we'll need to keep our rudder use in check whilst we're on the takeoff roll and on the initial rotation. Light showers of rain again. If we need to do a rejected takeoff, we'll be increasing our stopping distance there. Weather at Brussels is looking a bit better. We do have light showers of rain there as well, with a reduced visibility of 8,000 meters. 8 kilometers, and 15 knots of wind from the northwest. So pretty spicy conditions, but nothing too terrible. But we do have Taran Cumulus as well in the vicinity for Munich here. Alternate is Liège, and a very, very similar story there for the weather, although the wind's looking a bit lighter. So that's that. We can have a quick look. Actually, I'll bring up SimBrief here, and we'll have a look at the significant weather on there. We can have a look just looking on here. We'll get rid of the wind barbs. I didn't mean to click that. So you can see we've got all that weather hanging over at the moment. This is the midnight forecast. So if we put that on the 1800, which is just past, we can see we've got some areas of clear air turbulence here, of severe turbulence forecast up to flight level 340, which matches up with the SIGMET there. So that is that. And Sky Vector is also quite useful, I find, for visualizing the SIGMETs. So you can see here you've got all the SIGMETs noted, and you can mouse over them and see the SIGMETs, and it nicely highlights some of the key information there as well, because a lot of these SIGMETs is just coordinates, so it's quite hard to visualize where exactly that is. But you can see we've got severe turbulence forecast, flight level 140, 240 weakening, and then another forecast, and then the forecast time, and then obviously the other ones as well. So that's that. And then just quickly going to check here, we've got departure procedures at Munich, NADP2 there, so that is fine. Cool. All right, let's get rocking and rolling then with the setup. Let's say we've got our clearance. Let's just accept that, and it's going to be Munich cleared to Brussels. Let's just silence the old bell there. 26 right we're departing, which is not what we planned for. Give me 1 November, Squawk 1000. After departure, next frequency 121.725. Back down. And then we've got 2 messages here actually. Yeah, we'll close that one off. Great, cool. And then request startup on 121.725. Right, let's get set up then, because like I say, we don't have too much time here. So cost is going to be 30. Cruising flight level we're expecting 340. And the temperature up there going to be minus 55. Temperature on the ground here is 8 degrees. So we're expecting 26 right. So it's going to be 26 right on the give me 1 November. They didn't note initial climb clearance in there, but I believe it is on the chart. So give me 1 November. And then we'll plan for an arrival into Brussels on 25 right on the Batty 5 Alpha, which is going to be right there. So we'll stick that in. I'm just going to check the charts, just make sure that everything matches up there correctly. So let's just see, 26 right, give me 1 November. Now, we've got give me 1 November as a standard departure, but we do also have an RNAV overlay for that, so we'll use the RNAV. So we've got 220 knots, 250 knots, that's correct, and then that's it basically for the restrictions on there, so that's all good. If we need to do an engine out procedure, we'll just stick that in here as well. So for 26 right, it's going to be track 260 and hold at 25 miles. So nice and simple. So 25 right, and we'll stick that in there. Sorry, 26 right. 26 right. 260. 25. Cool. That's in. Great stuff. And this is an ANAV overlay departure. So we could actually tune some stuff on here. So it's going to be MNE on this side. Is an ADF. And then DMN, which is a DME. It's not letting me put that in. Okay, it is. Right, cool. So that's a DME. Turn right. And then we'll need the Whiskey Lima Delta 119. So that's just as a backup, but we won't unlikely need to use that for today. Lovely. Right, so secondary flight plan, we'll copy the active and we'll just set EDDM as the new destination. 26 right. And then we'll come to init B. Let's actually start boarding passengers here because we are very much in need of doing that. So we'll go load aircraft. We'll just do fast time because otherwise the Fenix is super slow. Not quite connected properly there, has it? But nevertheless, the fuel's going in now. We'll get the passengers coming on as well. Not sure why it does that. I have the auto jetway simulation turned off in the Fenix, so I'm not sure why it does that, but hey ho. Let's let it do that. Right, so we'll grab our load sheet. Hopefully we've got it. Yes, we do. Right. Crew's already on board. We'll go 57.4 is going to be the zero fuel weight, and the CG going to be 31.5. 6 tons is going to be the block fuel, and the winds for today, we're going to do a wind of 105 headwind on average. Crikey. Oh my days. I'm actually just going to come in here and import them through here because that's probably going to be the wiser option, I think. Maybe. So we'll do that. So that's done. We'll come back to our init B and we'll just stick in the relevant fuels. So we're going to need 0.9 if we need to divert. We've got 0.8 extra. Everything else looks good. That's fine. Lovely. Right. We'll do a single engine taxi because might be quite busy heading out to the runway here. Just to save a touch of fuel. Obviously we are on New Sky as well, so bearing that in mind. And then we'll come and look at our departure performance. Weather's looking quite nice here now, isn't it? Look at that. Right, so 26 right. It's actually dry currently, so we'll go for that. And let's refresh the METAR. Sorry, we can't refresh the METAR, but live METAR is here. Showers of rain. To be fair, let's just put wet. I mean, it's not raining currently, but we can put wet and just account for the worst case scenario. Temperature is 8 degrees as well, so we are going to have the engine anti-ice on. So we've got 3841. Flaps 2 down 0.3, 66. Flaps 2 down 0.3 and a flex of 66. Oops. 0.3, flaps 2, flaps 66. Right, cool. Great stuff. Flex thrust reduction, acceleration, altitude is all in there correctly. We've got NADP 2 departure procedures here, so that's all good. Pre-departure clearance we've already looked at. Lovely stuff. Right, let's close that off. In fact, no, let me just give me that back for a second, and we'll go next page. And we've got departure frequency. Oh, actually, no, that wasn't a departure frequency. I read that wrong. I'm not actually sure what ADT MDI next frequency is standing for, but nevertheless, we understand what it's saying. Right, cool. That's fine. Lovely stuff. Okie dokes. So that's that done. Initial climb clearance, according to the charts, is flight level 70. It wasn't noted in the clearance, so 70 is what we can expect. Right, lovely stuff. We'll get the fuel pumps on. And has the refueling completed? It has, so we'll get the seatbelt signs on as well. And it's going to be Squawk 1000, so we'll stick that in. Cool. Right, so cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity is 6 tons. Seatbelt signs are on. Adheres are in nav. Bar F is set. 9 and 9 are 6 on 1, 2, 3 sides. Right, cool. Let's just check the ATIS one more time. 9 and 9 is 7, it's saying. So let's just see if that actually matches the sim. It does. Lovely. Right, cool. So that's fantastic. Cool. Right. Absolutely breezed through that chat, didn't we? Lovely stuff. Okay, so we'll do a departure briefing here. Let's just have a quick look outside. It's nice and sunny now. Obviously not real world time, but real time weather. So yeah, very, very nice looking indeed. I love when you get conditions like this in the sim with dark clouds and the sun poking out. It looks so good. People coming down the jetway. Love to see it. GSX is working. Fantastic. Bags are still not here, which is a problem. Looks like they're coming in now. Right, let's do a departure briefing then. Chat. Okie dokes. So, we are departing 26 right, which is up here. And we'll do the taxi briefing on this chart initially. So, we're departing Munich, Germany. This is 10-9 Charlie. So, we're currently here at stand 202. So, we can expect to get pushed back onto one of these taxiways. I'm not sure which one it will be, to be quite honest. And then we'll obviously taxi up in this direction up to either November 3 or November 4. Might be November 4 because I've just seen an aircraft coming in on November 3, so I imagine it could possibly be November 4. Not sure. Again, depends on the traffic situation at the time, but either one of those. And then we'll take a right turn onto November most likely, following that all the way down to the holding point for runway 26 right on one of the Alpha holding points there. Then the departure itself is going to be the Give Me 1 November departure. This is a 10-3 Tango 6 chart. This is a RNAV SID overlay, as we mentioned earlier. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. Remain on tower frequency when advised. Contact Munich radar. Simultaneous parallel departures and minimum noise routings. We've already accounted for that. Airport elevation 1,487 feet. And as we said, this is an RNAV departure. Overlay 10-3 November. So the initial... so the departure is going to take us out initially straight ahead, 261 degrees, track to Delta Mike 060, max 220 knots, then a right turn out to 063, max 250 knots, and then another right turn out to, well, there's an intermediate fix, 6.6 nautical miles to go to Give Me, and then Give Me itself. So that's the departure. It's quite straightforward. It is an overlay departure, as we said, so we can actually use the traditional NavAid backup here. If we wanted to do, so that's why I tuned those in there, but I'm not going to give too much attention to this because I don't think it's going to become a factor for us for this flight. As I mentioned earlier, we've got heavy, quite high winds here in Munich at the moment, so potential threats are wet runway, high winds for the takeoff roll, so we'll have to be smooth and vigilant with our rudder application, and on the rotation we might need a little bit of extra rudder in there to make sure we stay nice and straight. The Fenix, as you guys may have noticed before in other streams where we've got strong winds, especially crosswind situations, it is a little bit funky when you're rotating with rudder in. It doesn't really, it behaves a little bit, yeah, little bit funky. So it might be a bit spicy on the takeoff, but there's not really a huge amount we can do about that. So hey ho. Right, let's crack on then with the final bits here. So passengers should be nearly there. Let's see how the baggage is doing. We've still got a fair few bags to go, so we'll hang fire with the baggage for now. But yeah, we're looking good. We're in a good position here. We'll just wait for the rest of the passengers to board. Right, who else have we got in the chat? Have we got any more messages here? Let's see. What do I think about X-Plane? It's a great simulator, Sasha. It's a great simulator. I personally don't have X-Plane 12. I've got X-Plane 11, but yeah, it's great. I mean, Tolis are about to release an A320 Neo for that, which is quite exciting. Raven, I don't know if I answered this one earlier, but I haven't started the airline on New Sky just yet. But like I say, once we've launched, I will, you know, be sharing that all with you guys.
Level 701 squawk 1000, 110 kilo. 110 kilo, readback is correct.
Hey, it's Roy's birthday. Let's go. Happy birthday, Roy. Happy birthday indeed. My birthday is very soon as well, I will say. So yeah, wish Roy a happy birthday in the chat, guys. Give him some love. DJ Joe said, for example, create flight from Manchester to Dublin from a gate to arrival. It's not working. Do you mean through the world map? And with which aircraft, Joe? 57 departures at Munich. Crikey. Is there an event on here as well? Right, alright, alright. Aviator, good evening. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. Welcome indeed. And Mikhail, welcome indeed. Hope you're doing well. The commentator, good evening, dude. On the train from to London. Very good, very good. Hope you got some nice plans in London, or you're working. Right, alright, alright. Did I make the fuzz pad? That's really cool. I did indeed, Shaquille. I did, yeah. It's just an overlay for the stream. It just shows my second monitor, but it's I mean, the overlay I suppose I made. It wasn't too much effort though, to be fair. You're in the A320 Neo, Joe. So is it the A320NX, the fly-by-wire mod for the A320 Neo, or is it the default? Going for dinner and drinks. Very nice, the commentator. Very nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Is there a special occasion? Right. Look at these gates. They look so imposing, don't they? In a little A320. Baggage is nearly done as well. Great stuff. Let's crack the APU on. Okie dokies. So let's get some frequencies pre-tuned. We're already on with ground on 121.725. That's actually delivery even. Ground is 121 something. Depends which side we'll get past to. I suppose it will be north, so 121.975. That's that one. And then tout frequency is 1187. I'm actually going to tune it on this side because we're going to have a lot of frequencies to change here. So 118 7.
For Yankee Whiskey on frequency. Your wings 8.
And then the departure is going to be 1239. Let's put that on there. Cool. So we've got delivery, ground, tower, departure. Easy peasy. APU is avail. Let's start the chrono. Got another company message. Right, compliance, no changes needed, so that's good. Fantastic. Right, lovely stuff. Great. Okay, I feel like we should be coming to the end of the passengers here as well. Yeah, we are. That must be the last ones there. Right. Lovely. We got a beacon light on. Cool. Let's request... actually, we'll wait for the tug to connect before we request anything. To be fair, once we're ready, it'll probably pass us to the ground, so we'll have a word. Wait for the tug to start moving at the very least.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, question for push and start, please.
Swiss X-ray Mike, startup is approved to pushback contact apron on 121.7.
121.7 for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Oh, 1217, okay. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, stand 202, ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, startup is approved for pushback contact apron on 121.7, go to Flug.
1217, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Thank you. Right, not sure why the tug's not coming over. Oh, look at that. Is that new? Dismiss Fenix GPU, remove chocks. Very cool. Obviously, I forgot those. Right, so we'll go to 1217 then. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Hello, Swiss X-ray Mike. I can push back north if you want me to for Swiss X-ray Mike.
Second?
Pushing back straight ahead for Swiss X-ray Mike.
Good. Apron UPS 8625. 8625, go ahead. UPS 8625 just confirmed the cargo look 747 is on stand 903. On 904. 904, okay, roger, danke.
Lufthansa.
Apron, my left 400, ready for taxi.
Turkish 388, contact ground 121.825.
Contact ground on 121.975. Turkish 388, thanks for your service.
Lufthansa 3, Tango Druid, hello, standby. Male 400, taxi entering November 4 via Echo 2.
Many options.
Via Echo 2, Male 400.
Speedbird 55 kilo, crest.
This guy's so busy, crikey.
Speedbird 55 kilo behind traffic on Echo 2, pushback approved, facing off.
Behind the traffic on Echo 2, push and start approved, facing off, Speedbird 55 kilo.
3 Tango Druid, taxi gate 222 Alpha via Center 2.
222 Alpha via Center 2, Lufthansa 3 Tango Druid.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, stand 202, ready for push.
975.
121.975, the ground, filling on, danke, ciao.
Ciao.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, request taxi.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, taxi entering November 4 via Whiskey 2, Delta 2, Echo 2.
TT again, Edelweiss 11 Echo.
Crikey, that's a complex taxi instruction just to taxi to November 4.
Delta 2, Echo
That's Roy, isn't it? Gonna be late, chat. No! Come on! Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, stand 202, ready for push.
Standby number 1. Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, taxi entering November 4 via Whiskey 2, Delta 2, Echo 2.
Oh, sorry, Roy, if I interrupted you there.
There is something with my communication button. One moment, please. Thank you. Ground on the 24 Yankee requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 2 for Yankee, hello, number 2.
Off blocks time is 5 past. Let's see if we can make that.
Munich ground, good afternoon. To Jet 418, stand 118, requesting pushback and start.
Hello, number 3.
Default aircraft, Joe. So in what way is it not working? Is it not appearing in the MCDU? I take it you're doing that through the world map. Dave, exclamation point, NVIDIA.
Point 121-975, Mother 400. It's you.
Lufthansa 2 for Yankee, pushback approved, facing off.
Face north 2 for Yankee.
Inbound 1 on Echo Whiskey, be back.
There's Roy, doing a reverse wheelie.
3 X-ray Mike, pushback approved, facing off.
Pushback approved, facing north, Lufthansa, 3 X-ray Mike.
South cargo loops 654, request push and start up.
Right, I want to go north on to Whiskey 2.
Pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved, facing east.
Advice 1 Echo Whiskey, taxi entry November 4 via Whiskey 2, Delta 2, Echo 2.
Taxi 2, November 4 via Whiskey 2, Delta 2, Echo 2, thank you.
Aircon, good evening, Pegasus 9310, Sierra 4.
Pegasus 9310, hello, stand 903 by Romeo.
Release parking brakes.
Right, before start checklist. Parking brake is released. Takeoff speeds 383841, 66 degrees of flex. Windows are closed. We've still got the door open. Let's close that. Before start checklist complete. Right, let's go for a start on number 2.
Confirm for taxi.
Affirm, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
Engine mode selector 2, ignition starts. And we'll go for a start on number 2.
Blue line, disregard via Echo 3, blue line, Delta 6, blue line.
Oh, look at this! It's synchronized pushbacks. Love to see it.
Taxi to November 4 via Echo 3 blue line and Delta 6 blue line, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
Lufthansa 6 Bravo, confirm entry November 5.
Affirm November 5, Lufthansa 62 Bravo. Speedbird 55 kilo, ready for taxi.
Speedbird 55 kilo, taxi entry November 4 via Echo 2.
Taxi holding point November 4 via Echo 2, Speedbird 55 kilo.
Qatari Flight Papa Charlie, you request pushback.
Stand by. Jet 418, pushback approved, facing south, orange line.
Pushback approved, facing south, orange line to Jet 418.
Qatar 5 Papa Charlie, if you staying clear of the cargo docks, Boeing 747, pushback approved, facing east.
Right, engine 1 is avail. Sorry, engine 2 is avail. Oh, I forgot about the single engine taxi. Never mind, we're just doing 2 now.
Approved, facing east.
Set parking brake.
Qatari 5 Papa Charlie.
Back brake set.
You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Qatar 5 Papa Charlie, pushback approved after cargo looks Boeing 747.
Whoa.
Lufthansa 7, Tango, request taxi.
MPS, take it easy, dude. Have a good weekend.
Speedbird 55 kilo, ground 121, 975, bye bye.
Ground 12195, Speedbird 55 kilo, here.
Speedbird 55 kilo, negative 11975, bye bye.
11975, Speedbird 55 kilo, here.
Frame rate's chunking a little bit because of all this traffic. Right, so get a transponder on, engine mode selector 2, norm, ground spoilers armed, flaps set to 2. We've got predictive wind shear and weather radar on now as we're already free of, we're quite far away from the apron. ECAM status is checked. Flight controls, we'll do a quick check of full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral,
Over to center 2 and
full left, full right, Neutral. We'll set the trim to down 0.3,
November on board.
which is also going to be equal to 29.9 on the CG there. That looks good. Great stuff.
356, hello.
Auto brake max. Everything is set here. Lovely stuff. Coming up ahead, we'll turn the APU bleed off, APU master off, both the engine anti-ice on. And we'll do the after start checklist. Anti-ice engine only is on. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim 29.9%. Rudder trim is neutral. After start checklist complete. Right, lovely.
3 X-ray Mike pressing taxi views behind the Lufthansa.
Number 2, stand by. Lufthansa 6 to Bravo, continue taxi via Echo 2 to November 4.
Continue taxi via Echo 2 to November 4, Lufthansa 6 to Bravo.
Lufthansa 2 for Yankee, contact ground 121.975.
121.975, Lufthansa 2 for Yankee.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, this is swing over Center 2.
Just waiting for a second to request my taxi here. Oh, I've forgotten to turn the camera on.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey.
Aircraft 356, pushback approved, facing north.
Facing off to 56.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, request taxi.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, taxi entry November 4 via Delta 1, stay behind Lufthansa, Airbus A320 on Center 2.
Taxi to November 4 via Delta 1, staying behind the Lufthansa A320 on Center 2, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
And Swiss 632, no, Swiss 3.
Right, there he is.
X-ray Mike coming for the Lufthansa 3.
Right, taxi lights on.
X-ray Mike, firm follow Lufthansa Airbus A320 to November 4.
Release the parking brake, and let's go. FPS, I'm not sure. Not sure at the moment. Can't quite see it.
Lufthansa 6 to Bravo, give way to Swiss Airbus A320, taxiing via
Let's see,
Delta
it should tell me in New Sky, shouldn't it? FPS is around, it's hovering around 30, 27 to 30 FPS.
Cargo 654, request taxi.
Cargolux 654, taxi entry Sierra 4 via Romeo.
Right, so taxi checklist, flight controls are checked, flight flap setting is config 2, radar and predictive wind shear on and auto, engine mode selector is normal, and ECAM memo is takeoff no blue. Taxi checklist complete.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, contact ground, 121.975, bye-bye.
121.975, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, thank you, bye-bye.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, contact ground, 121.975, bye-bye.
121.975, which is 632.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, contact ground.
Ground, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, November 4.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, ground, good day. Advise able to depart from intersection Alpha 12?
Say again the intersection, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
3 X-ray Mike, Alpha 12.
Alpha 12, stand by 2 moments. It should be okay, but I will just double check. Alpha 12, 3 X-ray Mike.
And Swiss 3 X-ray Mike with you. Behind the Lufthansa.
X-ray Mike, good day, we'll call you.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, yeah, Alpha 12 is fine.
Roger, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, taxi to holding point runway 26 right, intersection Alpha 12 via November, Alpha 12.
Taxi November, Alpha 12 for 26 right, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa, contact apron 121.7 service.
121.7 Charlie Papa,
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, taxi to holding point runway 26 right via November, Alpha 13.
November Alpha 134.
Right, so Alpha 12, so 273841.
Ground hello, EC45 Kilo Lima with you, Alpha 7.
138141. Now, flaps and trim is the same, 66 degrees of flex, and we've just got a shift of 1,200 meters.
One for Mike Alpha 4, EC45 Kilo Lima.
Well, Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, Munich ground, Servus. Taxi to holding point, runway 26 right via November, Alpha 13.
Blocked.
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, taxi to holding point runway 26 right via November, Alpha 13.
Busy, busy, chat. Oh, my days.
Speedbird 55 kilo, contact tower 118.7, bye-bye. Blocked. Speedbird 55 kilo.
See if I can get this camera sorted.
18.7, bye-bye, Speedbird 550.
Lufthansa 24 Yankee, tower 118.7, bye-bye.
118.7, so that is Yankee 2.
Taxi to holding point 26 right via November Alpha 13 for Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey.
Correct.
Should come up in a sec.
Cargo look 654, service München ground, on 04,
There we go, lovely.
654 München ground, service, taxi to holding point runway 26 left via.
Departing phase, Cloud. Busy, 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 crikey. Looks like a lot of people going Alpha 12 actually. Not sure what's happened to this guy, maybe something's happened.
Cargo Luke 654, taxi to holding point runway.
Right, so for the departure, it's straight ahead, 220 knots max speeds, and then a right turn. Max 250 knots at the next fix, and then another right turn out to Give Me. If we have any failures on departure, it's stop below 100 knots for anything, and above 100 knots only for a master warning. After V1, we're committed to the takeoff, and we'll deal with it once we're in the sky. Which reminds me,
62 Bravo, Roger, taxi to holding point runway 26 right, intersection Alpha 12 by November, Alpha 12.
high brake temperatures caused by GSX. And this is Alpha 12.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, did you say Alpha 12 or just
Oh, go around.
Alpha 13.
Roger.
München ground, Erlend, guten Abend, Lufthansa 7 Tango Tango, entry November 4, information Oscar, Able Alpha 12.
Lufthansa 7 Tango Tango, München ground.
Random failures, minor, high, save.
Intersection Alpha 12 by November, Alpha 12.
Taxi holding point 26 right, Alpha 12 November, Alpha 12, Lufthansa 7 Tango Tango.
BMW pilot behind.
Lufthansa... Station calling again? Callsign?
Lufthansa 7 Charlie Foxtrot from Sierra 7.
Oh, you down there. Contact April 121.7. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
117 Charlie Foxtrot, thank you, sir. Can you come in Lufthansa 06?
016, ground, Airbus, standby. 45 Kilo Lima on the bridge, contact April 121.775. Great night.
121.775, thanks, CZ 45 Kilo Lima.
016,
Swiss
ground,
3 X-ray Mike,
November
from contact tower 118.7. Done.
I wonder how much this affects the fuel flow.
016, taxi to entry November 3 via Alpha 6.
360.
Alpha 6 November 2, entry November 3, Lufthansa 200.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, contact tower 1.
Yeah, let's just turn that off for now.
Contact tower 118.7, thank you much.
Qatari 555 Charlie with you, entry Sierra 4.
Oh, interesting. He passed Sasha off to Tower already, but not me. There's Roy. Happy birthday, Roy. Oh, there's Sasha. Right, okay. That's why he passed him to Tower. I see. Love this livery. So nice. Love this subtle grey colour. Very, very nice. Quizzy, welcome to the chats. Welcome indeed. Theodore says, what do you prefer, left or right side in the cockpit? Right side, usually. Controller has a very subtle German accent. He does, doesn't he? He does. Yeah, I thought when he first spoke to me, he did sound like he was potentially American. Yeah, I agree. Do I think I could go through the checklist without list? Ooh, good question. I could probably do most of it, yeah. I could probably do most of it. At least the Airbus checklist anyway, because there's so many less items compared to a Boeing checklist, for example. But probably, I mean, the Airbus checklists are quite nice and concise. But in terms of routine, yeah, in the A320, definitely, yeah. I think I kind of know what the checklist items are as I'm going along, and I sort of do certain flows to prepare for those checklists. Maybe not the flows exactly as they should be done, perhaps in the correct order, but I am single pilot as well, obviously, so certain simisms that have to be done, aren't there?
Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, contact tower 118.
Theodore says, am I ever going to fly to Denmark? We landed in, we actually did a stream into...
016, contact apron 121.7, service.
Hang on, did we? Yeah, we landed at Copenhagen last week, I think. So, yeah. I think that was the second time we've done a Copenhagen stream. Within, like, the space of a month, I think, Theodore. Joe, so you're doing the world map VFR direct GPS. Joe, you need to select high altitude airways IFR for that to work with the default. That might be where you're going wrong there. But I feel like it should still work with the VFR map, but yeah. I'll try doing the high IFR and see how that goes.
187, Callsign only, Lufthansa 7, Tango Tango.
Stephen, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Welcome indeed. Tanush, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Cargo Lux 654, contact tower 120.5, call sign only, bye-bye.
120.5, Cargo Lux 654, cheers.
FS traffic models are so nice, aren't they? They almost look like native full-featured aircraft. So good. Tanush, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscription and welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here in the chat. Stephen as well, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And also welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Hope you have a nice time. Welcome indeed.
Qatar Cargo 5 Papa Charlie, contact tower 120.5, call sign only.
I am at Alpha 12, yes, Roy, yes.
Qatar Cargo 5 Papa Charlie, contact tower 120.5, call sign only.
120.5, call sign.
Looks like we were in this rush of traffic that was just going. I feel like there's not that many aircraft departing now. They're all in this queue.
Bravo 7, Sierra MT, Sierra 7, Lufthansa 7, vertical.
Airborne 356, contact tower 118.7, call sign only, bye-bye.
Yeah, look at that, there's so many. Is he RTOing or did he just land? I think he just landed, didn't he, actually? Yeah, he just landed. Air France A350 up there. Love to see it. So chat, unfortunately I've got a bit of bad news regarding the new livery and regarding the model matching side of things. So basically, I spoke with FSLTL about the getting it added to FSLTL for the Fuzz-Air virtual airline. And you have to be a VATSIM VA partner, basically, to do that. And you need to be a VA for at least 6 months and have a certain level of activity. So we won't be able to get it on FSLTL initially. Now, you can do model matching with the Fenix. You can just add the name of the aircraft and the livery. And it does work. It's not perfect, and obviously it's going to be a little bit of an FPS hog. It does work, though. I have tried it. So that is one option for people. But also, we can add it to FS traffic. There's obviously no restrictions on that. We can do it anytime. So I think what I'll do is I'll get it added to FS traffic, and then obviously I'll do a VMR, which has obviously got the just the standard model as well, the Fenix model, which does work. So I think that's how we'll have to do it initially, at least until we get well, I'm hoping, you know, maybe 6 months down the line we're still live and kicking, and we'll be able to get that VATSIM partnership. So that's where it stands with that. I don't think I want to do it through AIG, but I don't know. I'll have a word with them and see what their policies are. Because I know not a lot of people use AIG. I know, Stian, you've just said you do use AIG, but I think the majority of people don't. And I think installing the whole thing just for one aircraft might be not really that many people's cup of tea. So I think that's going to be the best option, I think, for now at least. Air France is taking off, is it? Let's have a look. I know, it's Sasha next, isn't it?
1282.
Lufthansa 8 Fox Hotel, apron 121.7, servus.
517 Lufthansa 8 Fox Hotel, schon vorhin mit.
Lufthansa 7 Lima Victor, next left on the bridge, contact 121.7, servus.
Lufthansa 7 Lima Victor, next left on the bridge, 121.7, servus.
Lufthansa 2 Romeo Hotel, taxi to entry Sierra 7 via Bravo 7 Sierra.
Right, lineup checklist, we'll do it now. Takeoff runway 26 right is confirmed. TCAS, TARA, PAX 1 and 2 are on. Lineup checklist complete.
München ground, hallo, die Lufthansa 1128, Alpha 9er.
Lufthansa 1128, München ground.
Do you prefer the old Lufthansa livery or the new one? I think I prefer the old one, to be honest. I think I prefer the old one. You're not hearing us at the moment, Roy. I haven't spoke on the frequency for quite a while, so I don't know if that's it, but oh, you're not hearing us through the stream at all, actually. Oh, okay. Maybe refresh the page. But yes, I will obviously make some text posts regarding the Fuzz-Air situation. Surprised you haven't been handed over to Tower. Yeah, me too, actually, Stian, unless I've totally missed that, but I'm fairly certain I haven't. No, I haven't. Which reminds me, let's just go in here and turn the software tips on.
Swiss 110 kilo, München ground, good day, taxi to holding point, runway 26, left intersection, Bravo 12.
We're going to get docked on New Sky for this lateness.
Holding point, intersection, Bravo 12, runway 26, left, 10 kilo.
Lufthansa 1128, contact apron 121.7, servus.
121.7, Lufthansa 128, danke, schönes Wochenende.
Winds 260, 16 knots. Okay, so the wind has actually died down a little bit.
Traffic.
Okay, let's just turn that off for now. Oh, I see, Roy. I got you. There goes Sasha.
arriving on entry 07 from the 2 Romeo Hotel.
Lufthansa 2 Romeo Hotel, contact apron 121.7. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
121.7, thanks for lovely service. Bye-bye, Lufthansa 2 Romeo Hotel.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, do you want us to switch to tower now?
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, A firm, call sign only 118.7. Bye-bye.
187, call sign only, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Tower, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
This is 3 X-ray Mike, contact München radar 123.9. Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, contact München radar 123.9.
123.9, very much for Swiss 3 X-ray.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, line up 26 right.
Line up 26 right, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Right. TCAS on, line up checklist is complete.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, traffic 5 minus 26 right, wind 26 degrees, 16 knots, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Right, we'll do a rolling takeoff here, chat. Got traffic on final as well, so let's do that. And the lights can come on. Strobe lights are on.
München Tower, good evening, gate 369 with you is established.
Fuzz Toga's in the chat, guys. Channel members, let's see you. We'll start the chrono now.
1 Echo Whiskey, behind next landing, Eurowings Airbus 320, line up and wait, 26 right behind.
Behind landing 11, behind landing Airbus 320, behind Edelweiss 11 Echo Whiskey, sorry, a little bit expected.
Yo, I think. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, speed up please.
We are Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Eurowings 8 Mike Kilo,
right.
Airbus 320, taking off 26 right, reporting side.
Engines are stable. Manflex 66 SRS runway auto thrust is blue. Flex sets, airspeed alive. 100 knots. V1. Rotates. Positive rates. Gear up. Nav.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, contact München radar 123.9.
123.9, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Oh my days.
Device 1 Echo Whiskey, cancel out of regard.
3 X-ray Mike, do you copy me?
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, München radar low, identified, climb via fit, flight level.
Leave a climb. 100. Thrust climb, auto thrust.
Level 100 for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Flaps to 1, speed is checked.
Contact München direct on 118.825, bye-bye.
118.825, for customer navigation go.
Lufthansa 7 for Charlie, turn left, heading 08.
Oh, we've got an aircraft taking off right next to us. Look at that! S-speed, flaps to up.
54, no, FSLTL, monitor Unicorn on 1.
Descending to flight level, descending fast
Locked. Cargo look 654.
Disarm the
monitor Unicorn
speed brakes.
Bye-bye. I wanted to destinate purchase.
München, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, give me 1 November passing 4,300 for 7,000.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, München radar hello, identified.
Bijan 3 November, German 0.
Bijan 3 November, München radar low, identified, information Oscar, exact vectors file as number 26 right, cleared, OK 26 transition.
AP2.
Okay, permission, Oscar, expect 26 right.
Old star already. God damn it. Go to standard. Get the nose lights off. Release the cabin crew. Alt. Yeah, we broke the speed limit on that first corner there, but it was quite difficult to actually keep the nose in position. Keep the nose in position because of the turbulent winds. How cool was that, seeing the aircraft taking off next to us though? That was so cool. I've never seen that before on VATSIM. It looks like they're doing the same departure as us as well, potentially. Climb via SID, flight level 100, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Right, thrust climb, open climb, flight level 100 blue. Climb flight level 190, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Negative, this was for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, not for Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. You have similar calls.
Crikey, Sasha.
Mike, climb flight level 190.
I was responding to your call there.
Lufthansa 7 for Charlie.
Yeah, Sasha, if you fly along again with us again, if you're going to choose a call sign, try not to choose one that's got the exact same last two digits as mine. Right, we'll go to vertical speeds.
Lufthansa 4 kilo
1000.
Heading 310, descent 6000, correction descent.
Speed VS 1000.
Left 310, down 80, Lufthansa 4 kilo whiskey. Lufthansa 4 kilo, flight level 70. Speed 220. Hello, 310 kilo, flight level 70.
Beautiful.
Lufthansa 7 for Charlie, descent 5000.
Beautiful.
Reduce speed 220 knots.
Alt star.
Descent 5000 feet, reduce speed 220 knots. Lufthansa 7 for Charlie. Adria 369er, turn right, heading 050, fly speed 220 knots.
020, Adria 369er.
Just going to pull the speed 250 there.
November, fly heading 150, descent flight level 110.
Okay, heading 150 and descent 110 below 3 Yankee November.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, climb via SID, flight level 19.
Climb via SID, flight level 190, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
And Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, contact Munich radar 134.1.
Just climb, open climb, manage speeds.
134.50 for Swiss 3 X-ray.
Negative, Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, frequency is 134.150.
134.150.
Lovely stuff.
Actually, Mike, very much love it. Have a good.
Right, we do have a Munich radar on as well.
7 for Charlie, contact direct on 118, 825, Callsign only, bye-bye.
Not sure who we'll get past to. 134, 133, 575 potentially. I think that's what Sasha just got past to.
825, Lufthansa 7 for Charlie. Lufthansa 4 kilo whiskey, maintain correction, descend at 2000 feet per minute or greater, reduce, no correction.
We're off, chats. We're off.
Contact director on 11.
That was so cool. That was such a cool departure there, wasn't it? Look at how many aircraft are around us.
Director 11825, Lufthansa 4 kilo whiskey, ciao. München, Swiss 110 kilo. Swiss 110 kilo, München radar low identify, climb via SID, flight level 190. Fire speed, flight level 190, Swiss 110 kilo. Beeline 3 Yankee November, turn left heading 080.
Left 080, Beeline 3 Yankee November.
Adria 369er, turn left heading 080.
Turn to 080, 369er.
Right then, chats.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, contact München radar 134.150, bye-bye.
134, 150, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Beeline 3 Yankee November, reduce speed 250.
Close. Got the wrong one.
Qatar cargo 5 Papa.
200 knots or less, Lufthansa Airport.
Negative speed 300 knots or less.
300 or less, sorry.
Ed, welcome to the chats. München, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, passing flight level 155 for flight level 190. Overhead, give me.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, identified, so climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
SPAD Mike Delta, contact arrival.
Flight level 300 blue.
025.
3 X-ray Mike, crashing to the cockpit for 3 minutes.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, climb flight level 300, then maximum 3 minutes are approved.
Climb to our level 300.
Am I using the sim update beta 12? No, I'm using the just the public release of the sim, the
Repeat for 3 X-ray.
current version, not the beta. Tom, welcome to the chat. Welcome indeed. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it has been asked probably quite. Yeah, it has been asked many times before. But it's basically just because I fly with my my stick, my side stick in my right hand, so just sort of emulating this setup here. That's it basically. Nothing much more to it. Shall I use the beta or the normal version? I would use the normal version, Joe. I would use the normal version. There's yeah. The beta does look tempting, and there are some good updates to it, but it'll be out within the next month or so. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bother with it personally. Unless you want to actually do some proper beta testing and give feedback to Asobo. But I wouldn't just use it just for the features. It's too unstable in my opinion. And obviously I use a lot of add-ons personally, so it would be problematic. Right. Well, let's check the ATC at Brussels. Whilst we've got a moment here. Apparently it's offline. I don't think it is. Oh, it's definitely online. Let's do it this way instead. Oh, it's not coming up. Oh no, it isn't online actually. There are controllers online. Maybe they're just in the middle of switching it over to a different ATIS. Contact now, Langenradar 125.2. Such good livery this. Look at the detail. Oops. Look at the detail here. Like they've replaced all of these with custom textures, which looks super nice. They've added these worn textures in here as well. You can see even LH946 on there as well, and up here. It's so cool.
Inbound, door up at level 220, climbing 240.
First 25 identified, low climb flight level 290.
Oh, I keep pressing the F key by accident. Yeah, very nice by Ethereum liveries. Absolutely kills it.
128.025.
128.025, Lufthansa 1 Alpha Echo, choose.
Ciao.
FPS is somewhat recovered now. Looking very smooth. Schmud. Right, a scheduled arrival on New Sky is hang on. Quarter past 8, so we are actually delayed. 1252 Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Future radar servos, we have 5 miles passing flight level 105, descending 900 inbound.
1 question 2, get 1 Alpha 2.
Flying radar, walking visibility, confirm flight level 250.
Affirm, flight level 250 to be leveled and gas loop.
250, walking visibility.
Austrian 2 for Charlie, descent 4,000 feet.
Oh, I've still got my landing lights on.
Correction, QNH9.
Oops. And seatbelt signs could come off now, as it doesn't seem to be as turbulent as forecast.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH9.
Langen, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, passing flight level 275 for flight level 300, inbound in bed.
Good, dann Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, hello, identified, plant flight level 340.
Climb 340, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Lufthansa 88, descent flight level 100.
Why we delayed? Because there was a delay on departure, Valentino. There was a bit of a queue to get takeoff clearance, basically.
Flight level 340, please.
340, roger that for this 3 X-ray.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo Julie.
I completely forgot to match my SimBrief OFP up with New Sky, so it's not actually matching it perfectly there, but
4 Kilo Juliet.
never mind. Right, flight level 340 blue. We are on our way.
For Charlie, left heading 290. Left heading 290.
Where are we flying over now? We're just to the northwest of Munich.
Lufthansa 4 November Kilo, flight level 350.
We can actually have a look at that on the old tablets here.
Lang, hello, Lufthansa 8 November Foxtrot, flight level 330. Und 8 November Fox, hello, identified as well.
Currently just over Nuremberg.
Sleep at 55 Kilo, unable, if you have a look out front 5 miles, 2,000 feet above.
Heading out towards Frankfurt. We should be able to see Nuremberg out the right hand side.
Otherwise, you can call Langen.
Just down here. There it is.
Put it out, we'll call Langen 12475. Keep that 5 Kilo, thank you.
Lufthansa 29 Foxtrot, descent flight level 100, correction flight level 110 via star.
Descent flight level 10, descent flight level 10.
Austrian 2 for Charlie, left heading 270, cleared I left 25.
Left heading 270, cleared I left 25. Austrian 2 for Charlie.
Walker 3323, contact München radar 134.1.
Ah, yeah, we could do PDC with Langen, couldn't we?
134.150, choose Walker visibility.
Above flight level 245.
November, hello,
EDDM.
Madev 400, contact Langen 124.7252. Going to
Right, notified them.
Lufthansa 29 Foxtrot, speed 250 knots.
Is it possible to check your stats mid-flight with the virtual airline? Not really, no.
193, speed 290 knots.
This is basically all you can see. You can sort of see your expected arrival time. You can see your scheduled arrival time. You can see flight summary. If you generate the OFP through New Sky, the OFP will show here as well. You can click on the logger and have a look through everything that's been logged so far. But that's about it. You can't actually see how you're doing in terms of the score. You've got to wait until you land. Excuse me, you've got to wait until you land for that. So this is probably not going to be another 10.
LL 137, contact Frankfurt arrival 125.350.
Contact Frankfurt arrival 125.350.
Let's have a look on our SimBrief though, actually.
Swiss 193, speed 250 knots. Speed 250 knots.
See if we can do a speed increase.
Hello Langen, good evening. Jet 555 on...
Yeah, cost index is 50 is not going to decrease our time at all, really.
225 Papa Golf, follow identified, climb level 370. Flight level 3.
It's just going to be a matter of minutes, basically, so there's not too much point, really. I should have done that for takeoff, really.
Jet set 378, hello identified.
Valentino's doing EasyJet from Gatwick, very good. Whereabouts are you flying over to?
Stuttgart Tower 118.8.
Oh, you're flying over to Brussels. Very good, very good. How delayed will be landing in Brussels? I'm not sure, actually. Let's have a look, see how many arrivals there are currently.
Swiss 776 Alpha, contact Langen Radar 124.725.
There's... Oh! Oh my days, chat. Oh my god.
Swiss 1993, contact Langen, section Frankfurt arrival 125.350.
There's currently 82 arrivals going into Brussels. 82? 82 and 49 departures. So it's going to be probably a fair bit of delay, maybe about 15 minutes.
Once again, Beeline 9 Alpha November, hello identified.
We're here, expected at 5:30, and there's, let's see how many there is around the same time as us. So, between 20 past and 22, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 arrivals around the same time, so yeah, there could be a bit of delay coming in. Might not be that much, actually, might not be 15 minutes, but there may be at least one lap in the hold, potentially. We'll have to see. You can see there are some people quite possibly holding out here. I don't know where the hold actually is on the way into Brussels, but this guy, not this guy, let's see. If we go back to here...
Lufthansa 4 November Kilo, contact München Radar 134.150, chief.
124.450, just Lufthansa Kilo.
Fast. 134.150.
Ah.
134.150, Lufthansa Kilo.
Let's see.
Lot 4 Papa November, direct Oscar Kilo Golf.
EBBR.
Lufthansa 8 November Foxtrot, when ready, descent to reach, flight level 250 at Delta Kilo Bravo.
These are all going into Brussels currently.
Beeline 9 Alpha November, contact Langen 125.
So it looks like there is maybe holding going on. Probably not much holding at the moment, but there's quite a few inbound, as you can see.
Thank you, good evening.
And then we're down here.
Air Force 356, hello, identified, climb flight level 380.
Busy, busy. Right, we're connected to Langen on CPDLC. Oops, didn't mean to press recall.
Lufthansa 6 to Bravo, hello, identified, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340, Lufthansa 6 to Bravo.
Lovely.
And 6 to Bravo, direct Ritsu.
You've flown on EasyJet in real life, Valentino. Where did you fly with EasyJet?
Direct Lufthansa 6 to Bravo.
Jordan, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Nice busy day for you. Yeah, it is very, very busy. Friday night, Brussels Freaky Friday. Yeah, very busy indeed. 1,500 pilots on VATSIM nearly in total. Very good. We do actually have a Meta now. Sorry, an ATIS. Expect vectoring for simultaneous independent ILS approaches, 25 right and 25 left. Clear and dry. 25 right for departures, transition level 5, wind 300 at 10 degrees. Sorry, wind 330 degrees at 10 knots. Yeah, weather looks actually quite nice in Brussels at the moment.
Guten Tag, Langen Radar, Speedbird 125, inbound Vibram, flight level 370.
Yeah, but I was still talking to someone else.
Would I say FS Realistic is worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it, yeah. Yeah, it adds some nice little immersion features. Although that being said, I could definitely live without it, to be honest. If sometimes, even if I have it on, sometimes if I forget to actually load it up, sometimes I don't even notice that it's not on. So yeah, I would say if you've got the spare cash and you've got everything else that you enjoy in Flight Sim already, and you're looking for another new add-on, yeah, it's probably worth it. But if there's other stuff that you want to get, I would probably give it a pass. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, Jordan. Doing well. The Gig Lotties, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Am I doing return legs? Probably not, Sasha. No, I think, like I said in a previous stream, when you've got busy events like this, I don't think I'm going to do return legs because it's just too busy. There's too much waiting, and it takes ages. I wouldn't mind doing it if I was off stream, but on stream it's just a little bit too long for me. And what gate? I don't know what gate, Sasha. I think I'm just going to let them assign me a gate because it's going to be so busy on the ground at Brussels. When is the next Microsoft Flight Sim update? Says Joe. I'm not sure exactly the date of it, but I'm pretty sure it's due this month. You can actually check on the Flight Simulator forums if you go to the news and announcements section and look at the dev update. I'll just have a look at it now, actually. Let's see. Sim update 12 is pegged for the 21st of March, so in a just over a couple of weeks' time. Just under, rather. So 2 weeks last Thursday it will be. Sim update 12, very big update. Should be great for a lot of things.
Langen radar was into my kilo at level 340 inbound commit.
We managed to get some bird spotting at the holding point. Crikey, let's have a look.
Lufthansa 8 November Foxtrot, contact München arrival 127.950.
Oh, Roy. Great. Did you get FS Birds? I've been looking at getting that, to be honest.
Yeah, bye-bye. Air Fox 67, contact.
That's super cool. They're tiny. Look at the teeny little birds there, chat. Do you see many of them flying around?
Jet set 378, leaving my airspace, München left, monitor Unicorn, choose.
122 left 9, Jet set 3, Munich from left 9, Habashi, bye.
And Lufthansa 8 November Foxtrot, it's 127.950. 127.950, Lufthansa 8 November Foxtrot, danke, ciao. Lufthansa 4 Kilo Juliet, speed 260 knots.
Speed 260 knots, Lufthansa 4 Kilo Juliet.
Lufthansa 7 Juliet Alpha, flight
124725.
Lufthansa 7 Juliet Alpha, hello, identified, climb flight level 230. Lufthansa 7 Juliet Alpha, climb level 230.
Manga, radar 120, that's 8.
120, that's 8, that's correct.
Lufthansa 818, should I be on a different frequency, another controller for text, please?
Lufthansa 818, you're not in my airspace. I read you 2.
Switching over to 1.4175%.
Radar, hello, Control 812, flight level 210.
Control 812, Lang radar identified, cleared Kerak 3 Alpha arrival. Descent flight level 110, cross Kerak level.
Kerak 3 Alpha arrival, descending, flight level 110, cross at Kerak, Control 812.
Lang radar, 379.
Just waiting for a second to speak here, chat, to the new controller.
37 Mike, Lang radar identified, cleared Nogo 3 Alpha arrival.
Cleared to Nogo 3 Alpha arrival, 337 Mike.
Langen, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Overhead low, flight level 340.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, Lang radar identified.
Right, lovely stuff.
Hello, you're to Echo Mike, departing 250 at 290 now. Wings 2 Echo Mike, Langrider identified, clear to
Hello?
Alpha arrival. Cleared Echo 3 Alpha arrival, you're to Echo Mike. Lufthansa 1019, proceed direct Ramop, descent flight level 110.
Let's disconnect from the last controller.
Can you spell the 6, please?
And we'll log on with the new one.
Turn right heading
EDDG.
Right 120, Lufthansa 1019.
1019, descent flight level 110 and proceed direct Romeo Alpha Mike Oscar Bravo.
Romeo Mike Alpha Oscar Bravo, Lufthansa 1019.
Level 141 with you.
Jet 141 Langrider identified. Clear to Noco 3 Alpha arrival, descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, Jet 141.
Radar Leipzig is 578, flight level 1.
I just need to nip away for 2 minutes, chat. So I'm just waiting for a second to speak to him about that.
Cleared Rollies 3 Alpha arrival, descent flight level 100 to reach at Etaro Leipzig 578.
Of 737 contact Langrider 120.
Right, let's get some things done whilst we wait anyway. So we don't know what runway we're going to be at yet. So let's just hang fire on this. Actually, we'll just do it based on 25 left, which is what we planned for. So EBBR 25 left. Log on accepted. We'll just do a 10-mile ring.
6 Kilo Alpha, contact Brüssel, 129.575.
And we'll do the 3 miles for the stabilized gate.
1019, descent flight level 110.
I wonder if I can come in here and just do a request. Let's just see.
Descend to 1103,500 or greater, Lufthansa 101.
Can't do free text here though.
Bird 55 Kilo, contact Brüssel, 129.575.
193, climbing flight level 200.
Blocked.
Bird 55 Kilo, contact Brüssel, 129.575.
29575, Bird 55 Kilo.
Streamer, welcome to the chat. Literally just answered that, but it's basically just because my side stick is in my right hand.
November, descent flight level 270, cross Umupu at level.
Descent flight level 270, cross Umupu at 270, beeline 9 Alpha November.
Cherry Alpha 320, hello, 50250 inbound to Nivnu.
It's so busy, chat. I might not even be able to get away here.
Lufthansa, question 37 Mike, descent flight level 220. Descent flight level 220 to 37 Mike. Jet 141, speed at Ramop.
61 on the blue dot, 1 Yankee departure out of Han.
Direct to Ramop, JetBlue 141.
And so far, 61 Langrider identified, descent flight level 180.
Mike, shall I leave cockpit for 3 minutes?
Climbing level 180, enter 461.
First 3 for Mike, negative, break, wheeling 88 Alpha, Sierra, contact Langrider 125.2.
Oh, well, he said no to you, Sasha.
Radar 125.2, Swiss 37 Mike, taxi for service. That's again 578, contact Langrider 120.8.
What are they open up another runway for landing, or are they? But they've got both the landing runways open, Patrick, at the moment.
Big Bird 902 November, Langrider identified, clear to Noco 3 Alpha arrival.
Noco 3 Alpha arrival, Super 902 November.
One round, good evening, collect so much of the
KLM 27 Mike 28, Langrider identified. Lufthansa 2 for Victor.
Oh, it's good, is it, Roy? Is it good? Yeah, I've been looking at getting it, to be honest.
100 cross Etaro at level.
Yeah, it does look quite cool.
Crossing Etaro at level 100.
It's got a very, very bad rating, though, on the marketplace. I just wondered why that was.
Labrador 37 Mike 1350. 37 Mike, descent flight level 110.
There is a VATSIM event tomorrow, Amsterdam to Brussels, and Gatwick 12 PM afternoon until 11 o'clock. Very good, Sasha. Well, unfortunately, I cannot do tomorrow. Unfortunately.
Lufthansa 1019, contact Langrider.
Anybody knew one of the FS streamer Matt Davis. I didn't know of him. I've never watched his channel. But I did hear the news about him. I was very sorry to hear that. Yeah, absolutely terrible.
Turn left heading 360.
But yeah, thoughts with his family. You know, that's tragic to hear.
Speed 270 knots, heading 000, Charlie Sierra for 320.
Charlie Sierra 320, contact Langradar 124.
Oh, your sim crashed, Roy. That sucks. Really? Crikey. That's super unfortunate.
124.475.
124.475.
Watched him like 7 years ago.
37 Mai, proceed direct Ramos.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time, hasn't he?
37 Mai. Get to 141 contact, Langenräder 120 dismayed.
Yeah, Ed, yeah, I gathered that, yeah. Yeah.
Lufthansa 087, descent flight level 100 at highest rate.
I'd never watched any of his content, but I, since hearing of what happened to him,
Mike, contact Langenräder 135 decimal, correction 13, disregard.
Oh, I thought that was for me then. Never mind. Right, let's get an ATC then, shall we, chat? So, EBBR.
Air France 356, Langenräder identified.
Right, so QNH 1005.
Austin 2 kilo, Langenräder identified.
Temperature is 2 degrees. Wind is 300 at 10. Slightly old now, so we might need to update this. Transition level 55. Descend to flight level 320. Okie dokies. So 320.
558, passenger 12 for 30.
We'll go VS 1000. Right, so we are planning for a 2-5 left arrival.
Langenräder, you're further on with you level 170.
But it could change.
Thank you, KLM 1914 is follow 250.
And it will be vectoring, so let's see.
Langenräder, this is Caspian 005, please radio check.
Yeah. This is 37 Mike, contact Langenräder 120 dismayed.
Contact Langenräder on 120 decimal 8, 337.
Wings 2 Echo Mike, turn right heading 270, descent flight level 200.
Right heading 270, descent 200 during check mark.
Speed 902 November, contact Langenräder 124 decimal 475.
124, 475 is that?
Correct. Wings 2 Echo Mike, contact Langenräder 124 decimal 475.
Right, so 25 left, minima. Going to be 350. Okay, wicked.
KLM 1914, follow 250.
This is 776 Alpha, contact Langenräder 135.650.
Right, chat. So,
Mike Juliet, hold at Rolex, flight level 200.
let's do a briefing then. Let's attempt to. It's going to be quite difficult with all the voices on the frequency. But I may have to. Oh, we're going to Langen radar now. Oh, 124475.
Flight level 290, Caspian 005.
776 Alpha, will you change?
Lufthansa.
Done 170, check that.
Langenräder wurde Lufthansa 200, direct man and flight level 160.
So busy. Right, let's just wait for a minute to speak here.
Clear to no code 3 Alpha.
Speed 270 knots and no code 3 Alpha,
Free X-ray Mike with you.
Swiss 3 Echo Mike, Langen, hello. Correction, 3 X-ray Mike, hello. CSI 320, descend.
Oh, this guy we're speaking to is live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Elmo Radar.
Heading 190, final 110, Charlie Sierra 4320.
You got 902 November, start reducing your speed, sir. Speed 2.
Do PDC, CPDLC, you have to contact them by voice before doing CPDLC, Sasha.
Flight level 200.
Level 200, we were 900 November.
Langen, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, flight level 320 inbound Umupu.
3 X-ray Mike, Langen, hello. Cross Umupu at flight level 270.
Cross Umupu at flight level 270, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, contact.
Right, 270 at Umupu. Let's get that in.
Can you repeat for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike?
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, Langen 135650.
Right.
135.625 for Swiss.
Right, Mac Des, flight level 270 blue.
X-ray Mike.
Langen, good evening, Lufthansa 62 Bravo, flight level 340 inbound 32.
Okay then.
6 to Bravo, Langen, hello, identified. 6 to Bravo, descend flight level 320.
Descending flight level 320, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
Let's go on this guy's CPDLC. So much easier to do that when it's so busy.
9 Langen, hello, identified, clear to leave E3 Alpha.
Tango to Lufthansa 1 Lima Lima 330.
The 1 Lima Lima Langen, hello.
Right, there we go. The replay, please. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. Welcome indeed.
CSI 32.
Got the aircraft here on the TCAS pinging now.
Mike, can you repeat your speakers, please?
Right.
Mike, please listen carefully and write it down. Contact 135650.
135.650, thank you very much for Swiss 3 X-ray.
No, thank you.
250 North Charlie Sierra 4320.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so we're planning for a 2.5 left. And it's dry. We'll refresh the METAR and apply it. Rain's come out the METAR now, that's good. And we'll do
Eurowings 9 Vector Golf, descend flight, correction, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 9.
It's going to be 60.7 is the landing weight. And we'll go for medium auto brake. They're going to want us to vacate ASAP at Brussels.
Quintus weight level 200. Departure inside.
CSI 320, turn left, direct Delta Foxtrot 401.
My pin charts aren't working properly on Navigraph for some reason.
CSI 320, left, Delta Foxtrot 01.
Direct to Delta Foxtrot 401, Charlie Sierra 420.
Right, there we go.
Report 1511 Langen, hello, cleared Unoko, 3 Alpha arrival, reduced speed to 709.
We'll go lower to brake because it's going to be a long rollout.
Report 902 November, turn right heading 220.
135650.
CSI 320, contact arrival 1260, Lufthansa 958.
Swiss TXA Mike, CPDC unavailable below level 245.
Good job.
Langen, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike passing flight level 278 for flight level 270 inbound Umupu.
Wings 9086, contact Langen 124725.
German 9086, sorry, say again the frequency.
Langen 129, correction 124.725.
German 9086, 124725.
Old Star.
Condor 4 Mike Juliet, descent flight level 250.
Descending level 250, Condor 4 Mike Juliet.
Ryanair 34 Charlie Alpha, I need to vector you around to get you in the sequence. Turn left heading 070 and climb flight level 140.
Left heading 070, climbing flight level 140, runway 34 Charlie Alpha.
Langen, very good evening. Lufthansa 383 Mike, flight level 270, inbound Addon.
Lufthansa 383 Mike, Langen, hello, radar contact descent level 220 and report indicated airspeed.
Send flight level 220 and speed currently Mach 0.73.
Indicated airspeed, please.
Indicated is 293, Lufthansa 383 Mike.
Roger, maintain 290 knots or less.
Maintain 290 or less, Lufthansa 383 Mike.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, speed 290 knots or greater.
Speed 290 knots or greater for Swiss.
Right, thrust idle des.
3 X-ray Mike.
We'll just go to open descent.
129, decimal 575.
Right, so
129 decimal 575.
yeah, we'll go for medium auto brake to try and help the controllers out there. We'll go flat full and auto thrust off, which is going to get us off the runway in relative short order.
Swiss 776 Alpha, contact Amsterdam 125750.
Connor, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. I'm not going to get to go away for a wee here, chat.
You need to listen to frequency 125750.
What was the VATSIM live traffic page you brought up earlier? Do you mean this guy right here? This is an app. It's called VATSpy.
153, contact Amsterdam 125750.
125750, runway 153. Bye-bye.
Speed 412, contact Brussels 129, decimal 575.
129 or 575, bye-bye, speed 4.
That's probably going to be us next. 129 and 575.
For the vectors, but the sequence into Frankfurt is a bit heavy at the moment.
Got a 34 Charlie Alpha, we got enough fuel, left heading 300.
I'm going to come back a little bit on the speeds.
Confirm Lufthansa 958.
Affirm, climb flight level 360.
And we're about to level off anyway.
Lufthansa 958.
And Ryanair
Speed alt start.
Climb flight level 230.
Dann flight level 230, runway 34 Charlie Alpha.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, contact Brussels 129 or 575.
129 and 575, Lufthansa 383 Mike.
5 left. 35 Alpha, yeah, less than 5 left, speed for 12.
Brussels 270 is afgeschikt over gedeeld level 180.
Fuck off. Oscar Golf, Oscar Delta, Brussels control identified.
Brussels, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, flight level 220 inbound Gebso.
Left 2 stations again, speed back 412, descend flight level 6.
Oh, this guy's difficult to hear. I'm going to have to turn the sim down a bit.
Flight level 60, speed forward.
Speed back 904 November, identified, descend flight level 250.
Flight level 250, speed from 904 November.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, descend flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170 for Swiss 3 X-ray.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, Brussels control identified, Batty 5 Alpha arrival, ILS 25 left.
Batty 5 Alpha 25 left, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Brussels control, hello, this is Enzo 461, we're flight level 180 and we just passed the Curious.
Chat, what did I just say? Did I just say 25 left or 25 right? I've just totally had a brain fart. It was 25 left, wasn't it?
475.
124,475.350.
Enzo 461, Brussels control identified.
Right, good, thank you. Thank you, Sasha. Yeah, so Batty 5 Alpha 25 left is what we planned for. So let's...
Enzo 461, climb flight level 240.
Let's try and get the approach briefing done. So arriving at Brussels, Belgium, this is an RNAV start overlay. This is a 10-2 echo chart. So it's going to be the Batty 5 Alpha. Transition level is 5-5.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, descend flight level 170.
Descend flight level 170, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Line 56 Lima, direct to Flora.
Right, thrust idle, open descent, flight level 170 blue.
Brussels, Bijan, Quebec, Bravo, planning 4007.
Okay, doke. So this is an RNAV approach, RNAV arrival. Altitude, airport elevation is 175 feet. Aircraft being radar vectored shall reduce speed to 250 knots at 30 miles bub, or when below flight level 100.
We are descending miles.
So we'll have to bear that in mind. We'll pre-tune the bub VOR, so we're aware of that. So arranged to cross Flora at max flight level 80 when runways 25 left and right in use. So that's applicable to us in this instance, or above flight level 70.
So cargo 4117, left heading 0, correction 360.
So we do have a hold at Flora, which might be the one we use, and we've got the altitudes here applicable for when 25 left and right is in use. So the arrival is fairly straightforward. It's going to bring us in a Batty, and then to Bravo Romeo 205, max 250 knots, and then to Flora, which is where we might be asked to hold. Maximum flight level there is 80, although it doesn't say that, and minimum flight level 70. From there, we can expect vectors onto the ILS for 25 left.
Thank you.
So it's going to be the ILS Zulu runway 25 left, 11-3 charts. Localizer is India Bravo Lima 11035. 249 the final approach course, and the final approach fix 2,000 feet, 5.8 miles. Runway elevation slightly lower than the airport, 150 feet. MSA is highest in the south, 2,200 feet. We're expecting vectors from Flora, and the glide slope is a standard 3 degrees. Pappy to the left of the runway, and the minimum we've already made note of flight is altitude 350. If we need to go around, it's climb on 249 track at 700 feet, turn left 185 knots max, climb into 4,000 feet, then as directed. We're coming in on 25 left, and we're using a medium auto brake, so we can probably expect to vacate at Charlie 2, latest Charlie 4. And then we can probably expect to taxi down Victor or Charlie Echo 3, and then up inner towards somewhere up here. I'm just going to let him... I'm going to just let the controller assign a gate to me, because... it's going to be super busy on the ground at Brussels, so it'll probably be somewhere up there, but that's likely going to be the initial part of the taxi. Right, let's make sure we've got everything in correctly. So at Flora, we want to try and be above flight level 70 and below flight level 80. We can't...
Wonderful.
What I'm actually going to put in, I'll put in minus 80 rather than plus 70. So that'll give us an idea of how we're doing on the profile, although we're probably going to be high here. As you can see, we're at flight level 170 still. We'll go ahead and tune the bub. At which point we want to be at 250 knots from 30 miles from that VOR. 66 miles to go.
Direct to Nifnu, Blue Cargo 4117.
And then the ILS. Send flight level 60, Lufthansa 3, so Mike.
Brussels Control, good evening, Walker 1521, let's descend.
Right.
Flight level 350.
Thrust dial open, descent flight level 60 blue. I'm going to knock the speed up a little bit here to 290.
Descent flight level 250, Walker 1521.
Lufthansa 3D Mazulu Langen 124475.
124475, Lufthansa 3D Mazulu, have a nice weekend.
Blue Cargo 4117, Langen 124475.
Langen Radar 124475.
Right, so that's that. And then 1089 at EBBR. That's incorrect.
Speedback 412, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, see the someone.
Oh, we've got 25 right in there, that's why.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, right heading 295.
Right heading 295, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
And then 461 for further climb, please.
And the 461, climb flight
Batty 5 Alpha, ILS 25 left.
Bijan, Quebec Bravo, request 230.
Alpine 96, Juliet Tango, left heading 050.
On vectors already now anyway, but we might get directed back onto that arrival.
Lufthansa 62 Bravo, flight level 220, inbound Lurso with information echo on board.
Lufthansa 62 Bravo, traffic control identified, Batty 5 Alpha, 25 left.
Batty 5 Alpha,
Lovely.
runway 25 left, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
Beeline 56 Lima, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, Beeline 56 Lima.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, further right heading 305, speed 50 knots.
Right heading 305, speed 250, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Beeline 56 Lima, right heading 060.
Right heading 060, Beeline.
Heading 305, speed 250.
Descent flight level 60, Beeline.
This guy is absolutely killing it.
1521, Langen 124, 475.
124, 475, thank you. Bye bye, walk about 521.
Silver 412, arrival 120.1.
1 North approaches for Schengen countries in real life. Oh, really? Right, I did not know that.
275, Brussels 131.1.
I did not know that. I'm just having to focus up a bit here, chat, so sorry if I'm going to miss any messages.
Bijan and Quebec Bravo, request further climb.
Unable.
Roger.
Oscar Golf, Oscar Delta, descent flight level 130.
130, Oscar Delta.
Alpine 96, Juliet Tango, direct Neve 0.
Direct to Neve 0, Alpine 96, Juliet Tango.
Cargo 6972, left heading 0, correction, left heading 090.
090.
Right, we're back at 250 knots now. Coming up to flight level 100.
Good evening, Beeline 90 Charlie.
Let's get the landing lights on. And seatbelt signs can come on as well.
Charlie, identified, climb flight level 230.
Climbing flight level 230, Beeline 90 Charlie.
Beeline 56 Lima, left heading 295.
Left heading 295.
Let's grab the ATIS.
Process radar.
Information echo.
At level 220 at aspect.
Swift X-ray Mike, arrival 120.1.
Beeline 519, good evening, flight level 70.
Beeline 2519, identified, climb flight level
Beautiful.
240.
Beautiful.
Beeline 519, climb level 240.
Austin to make 0. Brussels radar, Austin to make 0.
Very, very nice. Doesn't look like we're going to be holding, potentially. It looks like he's just going to give us delay vectors around, so that's fine with me.
Control, good evening. 35 Alpha, ILS 25 left, descent flight level 60.
Descent, flight level 60, Austin to make 0 and LS.
Recording a replay, chat, so I don't forget it later.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, did I miss a call from you?
Yeah, 120.1.
120.1 for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Alpine 96 Juliet Tango, Langen
VS 1000 speeds.
Langen 124.475, Alpine 96.
Actually very low now.
Cargo 6972, descent 3000, QNH 1003.
3103, Cargo 6972.
Lufthansa 62 Bravo, descent flight level 60.
Descending flight level 60, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
Berhees Quebec Bravo, contact Langen 124475.
On left airport EBLG. Oh, right, that's Liège, right?
Beeline 56 Lima, direct to Flora.
There it is.
Thanks for Beeline 56 Lima.
Brussels Control, good evening, Lufthansa 7 Tango Tango, passing 247 for 220, 2500 greater, inbound Leerse.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Tango, Brussels Control identified.
He's getting everybody down quite early. We've got 2 aircraft in front of us who are 1,000 feet lower than us. On the right, Liege. Oh, sorry. That was Liege on the... Right, I see.
Over to arrival, 120.1.
There it is, Liege.
120.1, Beeline 56 Lima, ciao.
Very good. Which one is that one on the left then? Is that... I'm not sure the code's in Belgium, unfortunately. I think I've just missed a call. Maybe.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, left heading 300.
Left 300, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
3 X-ray Mike, contact arrival 120.1.
1201 Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Skyblue 6972, right heading 270, clear silence 24.
Go, Whiskey Yankee. Speedbird 195, you're overshooting, turn right heading 280 to intercept. Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, continue present heading, maintain 230 knots.
Maintain 230 knots and maintain present heading for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Brussels, very good evening. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, heading at 300, speed 250, information echo.
This is a 3 X-ray Mike, radar contact, it's information echo, correct, ILS 25 left. 412, reduce speed 180 knots.
Speed 180,
ILS 25 left, confirmed.
Golf, Bravo, Oscar Whiskey Yankee, turn right heading 280, clear as approach runway 25 left.
Oh, look at that. Look how many aircraft there are over there. Crikey.
Golf, Bravo, Oscar Whiskey Yankee.
Crikey.
Golf,
Look
Bravo,
at this guy.
Oscar Whiskey Yankee.
Golf Whiskey Yankee, sorry, can we enter a holding pattern or something? I don't have time right now.
Direct Foxtrot Lima, Oscar, maintain 2000.
Direct Foxtrot Lima, maintain 2000. Golf Whiskey Yankee, thanks.
Speedbird 195, what are you doing, sir?
Right, here we go, chats. Like I say, I might miss your messages for a little bit here. It's very, very busy coming into Brussels here.
Mike, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Descend to 4,000 feet and QNH 1005 for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Speedbird 195, cancel approach clearance, climb 3,000 feet.
Arrival below Beeline 56 Lima.
Beeline 56 Lima, Brussels arrival, radar contact, it's information echo, ILS 25 left.
Echo, ILS 25 left, Beeline 56 Lima.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, reduce speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Beeline 56 Lima, continue present heading.
Present heading, Beeline 56 Lima.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Whiskey Yankee, fly heading 100.
Right, we're about to pass through Flora here, so we are likely going to stay on vectors from now. So let's set up an extended centerline then.
Speedbird 412, descend 3,000 feet, turn left heading 280.
So let's do FF2L Lima Zulu 069, and we'll go insert, we'll pull the heading.
130.
Now we've got the extended centerline there. We're actually approaching it now. So we might get sent to the... We might get sent a bit more to the right and swung in, maybe. I'm not sure what he's going to do here.
Beeline 56 Lima, fly heading 305.
305, heading Beeline 56 Lima.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, reduce speed 200.
Speed 200, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Go Bravo, Oscar Whiskey Yankee, are you ready for the approach?
Yep, Golf Whiskey Yankee, everything's fine now.
Okay, roger, expect delay.
Expect delays, Golf Whiskey Yankee.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, descend 3,000 feet, turn left heading 280, clear out of approach, runway 25 left.
Descend 3,000 feet. Say again, heading Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, heading 280.
Heading 280, cleared house, approach to 5 left, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
And Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, maintain the flight level 60 and the heading 300 still, please. That was not for you, apologies.
Okay, so 6,000 and heading 300, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Correct. Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, descend 3,000 feet, turn left, heading 280, clear as approach, runway 25 left.
Crikey, chats.
Left 280 degrees.
Swiss climb, open climb, going back to flight level 60.
Left for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, reduce speed 170 knots.
Reduce speed 170 knots for Swiss.
I think the controller got confused between me and Sasha then because of these similar call signs. Look at all these aircraft coming in, that's wild.
QNH 1005, reducing speed 180, behind 56 Lima.
Brussels, arrival, Austin Mike Kilo, passing 7,000 feet, descending 6,000 feet, inbound Flora.
Austrian to Mike Kilo, radar contact ILS 25 left.
ILS 25 left, Austin Mike Kilo.
Spirit 412, your number 1, high speed please, contact tower 1186.
High speed, contact tower 1186.
This is getting crazy, chat.
Correction, Lufthansa 6 to Bravo, radar contact ILS 25 left.
ILS 25 left, Lufthansa 6 to Bravo.
Beeline 56 Lima, turn left, heading 240, clear as approach, runway 25 left.
Left heading 240, clear ILS 25 left, Beeline 56 Lima.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, turn left, heading 230, QNH 1005, clear as approach, runway 25 left.
Left 230, QNH 1005, cleared as approach to 5 left, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, reduce speed 1.
Right, localizer start.
Reduce speed 160 and reduce contact tower.
Don't have the glide slope indications yet.
Stuart 195, turn left heading 070.
We're 20 miles out though, so we should be about on the glide slope. So if we start descending at around 3 degrees, 1,000 feet per minute, we should be right on the glide slope once we get onto it, once it appears. So VS 1000 speeds.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, maintain 200 knots until 10 mile final.
200 knots until 10 mile final. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Beeline 56 Lima, maintain 180 knots until 8 mile final, contact tower 1186.
Maintaining 180 until 8 and tower 186, Beeline 56 Lima, ciao.
Golf Bravo Oscar Whiskey Yankee, turn right heading 270.
Right, approach checklist. Bar F is set 1005 on both sides. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums. I thought we'd set the minimums. Oh, we've changed the approach, haven't we? Minimums 350.
Austrian 2 Mike Kilo, flying 305.
Minimums are 350. Auto brake is medium. Engine mode selector is in normal. Approach checklist complete. There we go, just below the glide slope by 1 dot. That's lovely.
Austrian 2 Mike Kilo, turn right heading 305, descend 4,000 feet.
And we'll arm approach because we are going to intercept the glide slope here. And we're cleared for the approach.
Turn right 305.
So VS 600, Cat 3 single.
1005.
AP 1 plus 2, Cat 3 dual.
Bravo Oscar Whiskey Yankee, maintain 220 knots.
Speedbird, welcome to the chat. SRS, welcome indeed. Hope you're doing well.
Speedbird 195, turn left heading 0.
Well, I'm not flying live time so that we can see out the window, basically. That's the only reason. We're using live weather, but just not live time. Sometimes it's a bit jarring flying at night all the time on stream because it's just so difficult to see for the viewers a lot of the time.
Gas trend 2 Mike Kilo, speed 220 knots.
Look at these aircraft coming on 2-5 right at the same time. See if we can spot one.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Whiskey Yankee, turn right heading 300.
Right, heading 300, Golf Bravo, Oscar Whiskey Yankee.
Lufthansa 62 Bravo, turn right heading 305 and maintain 230 knots.
Turn right heading 305 and maintaining 230 knots. Correcting 230 knots, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
Speedbird 195.
Oh, there's one.
Left heading 010.
2E 737. Love to see it. Glide slope start.
Contact tower 118.6.
186 Lufthansa 3, it's Mike.
Chris,
Glide slope. Past 10 miles now. Let's go to flaps 1. Speed is checked.
3 X-ray Mike 25 left Cleveland.
Manage speeds.
3 X-ray Mike.
Speedbird 412, squawk mode Charlie until parked and contact ground 121875.
Squawk mode Charlie and 121875, speedbird forward.
Tower, very good evening, Lufthansa 3, it's Mike, ILS 25 left.
From that X-ray Mike, Brussels Tower, very good evening, continue the approach number 3, the winds are 28011 knots.
Continue approach, Lufthansa 3, it's Mike. Right. Lovely stuff. Okie doke, so speed is checked. Flap set to 2. Radio altimeter is alive.
Speedbird 412.
Flaps 2 set, gear down. Look at that, that is so cool. This guy right here. It's gone very quiet on the tower for a good see. It's almost worrying.
Beeline 56 Lima, expect late.
Copy.
Kilo 1788, the wind 290 degrees, 1 north, 25 right, clear land.
Beeline 56 Lima, clear land 25 left.
Clear land 25 left, Beeline 56 Lima.
Oh, no.
X-ray Mike, ground 121875.
Right. 4 miles to go. Speed is checked. Flap set to 3. Spoilers arm. Right. And flaps to full. Speed is checked. Landing checklist. Go around altitude 4,000 feet. Set ECAM ammo. Landing no blue. Landing checklist complete.
1,000.
1,000 feet is checked. We are stabilized. Autopilot disconnected.
Kilo on ILS approach, runway 25 left.
Just going to leave the auto thrust in for now until we get our landing clearance.
First, speed 388, the wind 290 degrees, 1 knot, 25 right, clear land. I sent 2 Mike Kilo, Brussels Tower, say again.
Runway is clear.
On ILS, Austrian to my Kilo, on ILS approach 25 left.
I sent 2 Mike Kilo, continue approach number 1.
Continue approach number 1, Austrian to my Kilo.
Land. Lufthansa 3 X Mike, short final.
Lufthansa 3 X Mike, the wind 290 degrees, 1 knot, 25 left, clear land.
Clear to land 25 left, Lufthansa 3 X Mike. Right. Auto thrust disconnect.
Charlie 2.
Minimum.
Continue.
56 Lima, contact to Brussels ground 121.875, bye-bye.
100.
175, Beeline 56 Lima, ciao.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Oh, not enough flare there. Spoilers, decel, reverse idle. Manual brakes, reverse stowed. Manual brakes. Right, lovely. Not sure why approach stayed in there.
Tower, good evening, Lufthansa 62 Bravo, established on ILS, runway 25 left.
That wasn't too bad though, chat. We'll be able to look at the landing report on New Sky once we get in.
Continue approach number 3, Lufthansa 62 Bravo.
But Lufthansa 3 so Mike vacated at Charlie 2.
Yeah, not yet vacated, sir. Please keep clear of the runway.
Okie dokie. Right. Landing lights off. Taxi lights. Strobe lights can come off as well.
2 Mike, kilo wind 290 degrees, 11 knots, 25 left, cleared land.
Austin to Mike, clear to land, runway 25 left, Austin to Mike, kilo.
Get the flaps up, speed brake.
3 X-ray Mike, contact Brussels ground, 121.875, bye-bye.
121.875, Lufthansa 3 so Mike.
Super 3.
Are unresponsive.
FM Bilan subject Lima, continuing.
It'd take us a while to get to a gate here, chat.
Lima, cross 19, continue Echo 3 and inner 9.
Continue Echo 3 and
Right.
9.
After landing, check this radar and predictive wind shear are off.
Free X-ray Mike, cresting gate C.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, give way to the Bijan Airbus A320, follow the traffic, cross runway 19, Echo 3, inner 9.
Echo 3 and inner 9 going forward traffic in head on us for Swiss 3 X-ray Mike.
Ground, very good evening, Lufthansa 3 so Mike. We're on Victor just behind the Swiss.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, hello Lufthansa, sorry. Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, my apologies. Cross 19, continue by Echo 3, inner 9.
Crosswind 19, Echo 3, inner 9, Lufthansa 3 so Mike. Right.
Line 56 Lima, continue straight ahead, hold inner 8, contact ground 118050, confirm only.
Continue inner 8, hold inner 8, ground on 118050, call sign only, Bilan 56 Lima.
So Echo 3, so we're taking a right here. Up basically where Sasha's gone. The scenery is so nice, isn't it, chat? Look at the ground textures, it looks so brilliant. Right, I'll get the strobes on as we cross the runway here. Bit too quick on the taxiing there. And then we're going to inner 9, which is the second right. Strobes off. Get the APU fired up now. Nick, welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Ryan, welcome indeed. Hope you're doing well. It's gone very quiet on the ground frequency. Just come to a stop here.
Lufthansa 3,
PMDG or the Fenix, Matt Rasso says. It's really a matter of preference between the two. They're both excellent. They're both excellent, I think.
Swiss 3 X-ray Mike, Brussels ground, contact ground 118.050, call sign only.
contact ground on 118.050 for sure.
Yeah, but I do agree with Nick. I think the Fenix does edge it if you had to say what is better, but they're both extremely good.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, proceed straight ahead, inner 8, contact ground 118.050, call sign only.
Inner 8 and 118.050, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
It's 140. When you're at the gate, you can always leave, sir. See you in 2 minutes.
Speed of the 412 engines off. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ground Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike.
Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike, correction, Swiss 3 X-ray Mike. Hello, sir. Welcome to Brussels. Taxi to stand 1. Correction 167 via Romeo 4.
167 via something.
And then we have Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. I'll give you a stand next to your colleague. You can continue taxi stand 171.
Taxi following the Swiss in front, stand 171, Lufthansa 3 X-ray Mike. Alright, so stand 171 it is. Which is right on the north side.
Chanik 47 Charlie Delta. Any chance we can push back and go wait for the holding point for departure?
Actually, it's not. It's apron 1 south, but it's right in the corner. Very nice.
47 Charlie Delta for
right.
Definitely not for.
We'll get the VDGS sorted for.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
The scenery. 171.
Scaling 605. Continue the taxi.
Now we'll get GSX sorted out. Although I think GSX is actually going to cover the VDGS. I'm actually just going to close GSX for now until we get into the gates. And this is 171 just here, just on the corner. So we're going to continue straight on here. Actually, we're going to bear left. And then into 171 here. We'll get the taxi lights off now.
Brussels ground, good evening. Speedbird 3012 with you, Bravo 7.
Crikey, man's playing chicken.
You made it through. Continue.
71.
Seabird 3012, make left onto outer, taxi to hold short at
See the VDGS is on for us there, love to see it.
Left hold short, Mike. Seabird 3012.
Brussels ground, good evening, Giant 2163 Heavy, North Cargo ramp ready, patient start.
Giant 2163, unfortunately, for flight.
Right, okie dokes.
I'll call you back when in.
Roger, is there any expected time on the delay, or should we stand by Giant 2163?
Yeah, I can say 20 minutes, but I'm not sure, sir.
Roger, okay, thank you, Giant 2163.
My apologies.
No problem, Giant 2163.
Oof, I think I was a bit late at stopping there, but hey ho. Right, parking brake is set. I have my torch on. Right, AP is a veil. We'll get the AP bleed on for now. We'll shut down both engines.
Ground for 781.
Get the transponder off.
781, go ahead.
Beacon light can come off now. Fuel pumps. And the seatbelt signs can come off.
Yeah, the holding point is fully staffed. So
just wait for GSX to load up, and then we'll get the jetway connected and get us deboarded. Oh yeah, just a tiny bit too late there, but right on the center line. Just about. Not bad. Not terrible parking. Alright then, chats. Let us... I'm just going to end the flight on... New Sky. And we shall have a look at that in a moment. Right. Let's request deboarding. And I just need to nip away for a second here, chat, because I've been dying to go for a wee for so long. Right. I'll be back with you in a sec. Right. Okay then. Lovely stuff. Right. That was good, wasn't it, chat? That was really, really cool. Loads of ATC there. Right then, so. I'm just going to disconnect from VATSIM now because we're going to watch a replay in a moment. Right. Let's have a look at the landing report then on New Sky. Okay, so we were a bit late by nearly half an hour. We got 9.24 though, which is pretty good. Off centerline landing, we got docked points for 6.13 meters from the centerline. So close to a perfect score, but not quite. We got a great touchdown, so 1.38 G, so not bad at all. 293 feet per minute, but not bad at all. Distance from threshold, 357 meters, so yeah, quite early at touching down there. We could have definitely flared a bit more. But I don't know, sometimes the Fenix just does this thing where it's just so impossible to start pulling the nose up when you're flaring without floating it. But hey ho, not too bad. Max centerline deviation 6.13 meters, and average centerline deviation 4.44 meters there. We also got docked on for having the landing lights on above SOP altitude of 10,000 feet for 352 seconds. So that was my fault as well for leaving them on. But that being said, 9.24 not bad. We got a delay of 24 minutes. However, we still made 7,601 for the airline. And then looking at the landing report itself, let's zoom in. That's the wrong airport. Yeah, so coming in to here, the landing was here just before the aiming point there. So yeah, definitely could have flared a bit more and bring off a bit more of that descent rate. But yeah, I mean, we're so close to centerline. Not too bad at all, really. Yeah, so not too terrible. Still got pretty good points for it. So yeah, good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Slightly firm, but like I say, 1.38 G is not too bad, really. Not too bad at all. That was a quick pee, yeah. I mean, all my friends always comment on how quick I am at going for a wee. But yes, Nick, this is not live time. This is not live time. It's live weather, not live time. Have I got FS Realistic? I do, yeah. A310 is fantastic as well. Yeah, we need to get back in that soon on the stream for sure. What app is that? It is New Sky, Matrasso. So that is what we're going to be using for our virtual airline when it launches. So I've been using that to kind of, you know, just get used to it really. And yeah, just have a bit of a look at it before we actually get started with it on the virtual airline. Oh, we didn't look at our cool graph as well. You've got this beautiful graph down here where you can bring up all sorts of stuff. Like your FPS, your indicated airspeed here. All sorts of stuff. Gross weight, vertical speeds, all the information. Love to see it. It's so great. Yeah, really cool to see. Very, very cool indeed. So yeah, this is what we're going to be using for the virtual airline, Mount Rasso. So if you want to join the virtual airline, I highly recommend you go and check it out. And yeah, I'll put a link in the chat. And yeah, you may need to complete some flights on there before you're able to join. So it might be worth just grabbing it and getting situated if you do want to join the virtual airline. Right. How do I pay the update Pro, which is €6? You could pay it through the FS Realistic website. You could pay it through any manager, any build store. You could pay it through Sim Market. There's a bunch of different places that offer it, but just go to their website. That's probably the best thing to do. How is the Ryzen 5800X3D? It's great. Yeah, really good. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, seen some really nice gains. I think less so in the Fenix, as I've said before, but it is good. It is good, and yeah, I mean, I think, you know, when I'm on VATSIM, it's really, you need a really strong processor to kind of get a really, really smooth frame rate on VATSIM, unfortunately. But yeah, it does work really well. Fortunately, we're off VATSIM now, so we're getting quite a nice smooth frame rate. Return leg? No, not today, no. We're going to watch a replay, though, in just a second. Right, so GSX is deboarding. Let's just pretend that it is completed. I forgot to deboard it through the Fenix app, but it doesn't matter. Right, let's come over here. Gotta see this though, chat. Oh no, he's closed the door on us. Let's watch this guy though. Oh, he already closed the doors, never mind. They have animated doors on that, Joey's. Love to see that every time. Right, let's put the panel state to ready and we'll watch the replay, shall we? We'll just give it a second to boot up properly. $20 minutes delay if you do the return leg. Crikey, that is mega. Right, are we all rocking? We'll give it a couple more minutes. Such fantastic scenery, this. So good. It just looks great. Like, just look at it. It's just brilliant. Right, let's have a look at the replay, shall we? Only just stopped it by mistake, so it might take a minute to load. Peter, thank you very much for dropping by. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and you have a great weekend as well. Thank you very much. Chris, hello. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. We've actually just finished the flight, but we're going to watch a replay of the landing at least. So, welcome though. Hope you're doing well. Right. Let's have a look then, shall we? Let's make the time a little bit earlier. This obviously it was quite a bit earlier than this that we landed at. Flaps are going down. Lovely. Right, let's have a look at this landing then, shall we? So first of all, in terms of the threshold crossing height, we were at 50 feet, bang on. So it was a good approach, to be fair. I think we were doing well. We were on center line here, but it's just in this last final 50 feet that it went a little bit skew with for me. Let's have a look. Yeah, so definitely could have flared a bit more there, I think. Let's try it again. Yeah, only the tiniest flare there. I felt like it was very difficult to bring the stick back. And I purposefully left the power in quite late there, purposefully, because I wanted it to kind of keep flying, if you like. I didn't want it to touch down quite as quickly, but that clearly didn't work for me. It just kind of went woof straight into the ground, but not the worst I've done, for sure. Yeah, not bad. I mean, not the worst, but definitely not the greatest landing I've ever done. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. We still got a good score on New Sky, so I'm happy with that. Right then, chat. Well, is New Sky for virtual airlines? It is, Matt Rasso, yes. It is. Dinabat, welcome to the chat. Which software do I use for recording videos? I assume you mean for recording the replay. Is that what you mean? I'm using Flight Control Replay. Smoke came out of my mouth. It's my e-cigarettes, my vape, Chris. Not. I mean, it is quite cold here in the UK at the moment. But yeah, that was not condensation. How do you get window views in the Fenix A320? In the Fenix A320, it's actually one of the easiest ones out of all the aircraft you can get in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You just open the door. Well, I can't open it now because the replay is currently paused. But you just open the door, move the camera into the back. Well, it's just going to let me do that anyway. Come to a window and save a custom view there. But you'll need to bind your keybinds for translate cockpit camera, and you'll need to bind the save custom views, which I believe are bound by default. Right, guys, that's going to be it from me for today. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. That was super, super cool, having full ATC coverage on a busy, busy route between Munich and Brussels. That's going to be it for me for the weekend. I'm not doing a stream on Sunday as I normally do this weekend because it's actually my birthday weekend this weekend. So having a couple of days off and spending time with friends and family. So that's going to be it for me, and I will catch you again on Tuesday for the next stream. I'll announce the dates and times for next week on Monday, as I normally do. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you next week. Bye for now.